Never start your self-improvement journey like Goku. Look, I get it, that probably sounds nuts. Everyone loves the happy main character who just gets stronger by believing in himself. But you know what? While we're all busy trying to copy Goku's sunshine and rainbows approach, we're completely missing the real genius hiding right there in the background. Here's the thing. What if I told you the actual secret to unbreakable discipline came from the guy who started as the villain, the one who literally shows up wanting to destroy Earth? Think about this for a second. You wake up one morning and boom, your entire world is gone. Not just your house, not just your family, but your whole planet. Every single person you've ever known, dead. You're suddenly one of maybe 3 people left from your entire race. Most of us would probably just curl up in a corner and give up, right? But Vegeta, this guy looks at complete annihilation and goes, you know what? I'm gonna become so ridiculously strong that nothing like this ever happens again. And the way he goes about it is so intense, it makes those crazy fitness influencers look like they're playing patty cake. And by the end of this, you'll see why his worst day actually became the key to everything. So here's what makes Vegeta different from literally everyone else. His training isn't just about getting buff or learning cool moves. Every single workout is like a promise he's making to ghosts. Think about that weight on your shoulders. You're carrying the hopes of an entire dead civilization every time you do a push-up. Goku trains because it's fun for him. It's like a video game where he just wants to see the next level. But Vegeta, man, he trains like the universe is actively trying to kill everything he cares about. Because honestly, it kind of is. When Goku hits a roadblock in training, he's like, I'll figure it out tomorrow. Vegeta hits that same roadblock and goes full detective mode. He doesn't just push through, he takes that wall apart brick by brick, studies each piece, then builds an even bigger wall just so he can destroy that one too. You want proof? This guy built himself a gravity chamber. We're talking 300 times Earth's gravity. Just walking feels like you've got a school bus strapped to your back. Breathing becomes an achievement. And he does this stuff alone for hours every day with zero audience, zero cheerleaders, just him and his own brutal expectations. Dude literally designed his own torture chamber and then moved in permanently. That's not normal behavior. That's turning obsession into rocket fuel. But wait, there's something even crazier about how he handles getting his butt kicked. Okay, so there's this ugly side to being a perfectionist that nobody really talks about. Vegeta's whole thing created this mental prison that almost broke him more than once. Picture building your entire personality around being the strongest guy in the room. Then someone stronger walks in. For most of us, that stings here maybe a day or two. For Vegeta, it happened over and over like some cosmic joke. First, Goku beats him and he's thinking, this can't be real, I'm supposed to be the legendary Super Saiyan. Then Frieza shows up and basically treats him like a pet that got too mouthy. Then these robot people called androids roll up and use him for punching practice. Each time he loses, it's not just his body that gets wrecked, his whole worldview crumbles. Imagine spending your entire life believing you're destined for greatness, then reality keeps slapping you in the face with a nope, try again. Most people would make excuses or just quit, but Vegeta's brain doesn't work that way. Every defeat just made him double down harder, train more, analyze more, suffer more. The real kicker, though, is his discipline had become so rigid, so controlling, that he couldn't do the one thing that might actually work, just let go and trust himself. And this is where most people get Vegeta completely wrong. Here's where it gets really interesting from a psychology angle. Vegeta doesn't just get mad and punch things harder after he loses. He turns embarrassment into homework. When Goku goes Super Saiyan first, Vegeta doesn't just throw a tantrum, he goes full scientist mode. What emotion triggered it? How did the energy change? What exactly happened in Goku's body? He basically reverse engineers legendary transformations through pure stubbornness. But then something wild happens. Bulma comes into his life, then baby Trunks shows up, and suddenly his whole system gets an upgrade. Now he's not just trying to prove he's the toughest guy around, he's trying to become someone worthy of being called Dad. Same crazy training methods, same gravity chamber, same pushing himself to the limit stuff. But now there's actual heart behind it. He's not just building muscle anymore, he's building character. Those brutal training sessions aren't about punishing himself, they're about becoming the kind of father his kid can be proud of. That's when his discipline stops just being about him and becomes about something way bigger. He's not chasing some fantasy about being the legendary warrior anymore, he's trying to earn the love he's been given. But nothing could prepare him for what comes next. The ultimate test comes during the Majin Buu thing, and it's nothing like you'd expect. So this wizard Babidi shows up and basically offers Vegeta a deal. Hey, want more power? Just let me put some evil back in your heart. For anyone else, that's obviously a trap. But Vegeta looks at this situation and thinks, I need every advantage I can get to protect my family. He literally sacrifices his soul as a strategic move. That's next-level thinking right there. But here's the moment that changes everything. When it's time to fight Buu, Vegeta knows exactly what he's walking into. He knows he's going to die. He knows he'll never see Bulma or Trunks again, and he does it anyway. His final attack isn't about proving he's stronger than Goku. It's not about Saiyan pride or royal bloodlines. It's about showing that some things matter more than winning. For the first time in his entire life, Vegeta chooses love over power. And somehow, that choice makes him stronger than he's ever been. What happens next will shock you. So, what can normal people like us actually take from Vegeta's completely insane approach to discipline? First off, those dark emotions you're trying to avoid, shame, anger, jealousy, Vegeta shows us you can actually turn those into fuel if you're smart about it. Instead of pretending they don't exist, he used them to build an unbreakable work ethic. Second thing, real discipline has nothing to do with feeling motivated. That gravity chamber didn't care if Vegeta was having a rough day or feeling lazy. The work happened anyway because he built systems that didn't depend on his mood. Third thing, yeah, sometimes you have to suffer alone to get strong. But here's the key. It only works if you're doing it for something bigger than just yourself. Vegeta's training became truly powerful when he stopped doing it to prove something and started doing it to protect something. But maybe the biggest lesson? Being perfect isn't the goal, being complete is. Vegeta's greatest victory wasn't finally beating Goku or achieving some ultimate transformation, it was figuring out what he wanted to be strong for in the first place. The Saiyan Prince basically proves that the biggest transformations don't come from talent or luck, they come from refusing to give up on what actually matters to you. And if you think that's impressive, wait until you see what this mindset can do in real life. Hit subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this.